Okay, Coach, first question. How does your experience help you guys during a game?
I think experience plays a huge role in the game. Just being able to manage not only expectations of the game, see how the flow of the game is going, also understand our personnel too as well, and if they're tired, if they need a break, if we need a timeout. Also, what plays to call. Also, I think it's helpful in understanding, depending if we're on the offensive or defensive end of the floor, whether we have to run a zone offense, whether the other team we're playing is a man-to-man. Also have to figure out too, defensively, whether we play better man-to-man against a team, whether we want to change to zone, and kind of getting an understanding of just overall game awareness just takes a lot of time, and the more games you coach and the more opportunity you have to be in there, the better experience you do get.
Now, sports teams are expected to behave on and off the court at all times. What is your philosophy on discipline?
As far as discipline goes, we really have a good group of kids. We really don't have to do much discipline at all with these guys. They're very good not only on the court, but they're also very good off the court as well. But they also understand that the big thing is for us is grades. They have to be able to do well in the classroom. So we try to manage that, make sure we check in very often and a lot, to see how they're doing in the classroom. But if there are some instances that come up, we handle those internally. We get a chance to talk to the player, just to find out what's going on, get a little backstory with it, and we manage the situation appropriately. But for the most part, we have a good group of kids, like I said, who not only are great on the court, but they're great off the court as well.
Now, how do you guys as a team prepare for an upcoming game?
That's a great question, Mickey. We do a lot to prepare for a game. Not only do we take a lot of time in practice to go over our sets, offensively and defensively, we practice those to exhaustion. We have to be perfect at everything we do, so we take a lot of time to really perfect what we have. Also understanding when you're in a game as well, you also have to be able to take the opportunity to adjust. So for example, if you plan for man all week and they come out in a zone, you have to be able to adjust accordingly and get into that zone offense. So not only, like I said, do we practice our sets and plays to exhaustion, we also too watch a lot of film. We have to understand and know what the opponent's going to be doing at all times, understanding that there's some wrinkles that sometimes they can throw at you during a game, but we feel like when we get a good understanding of what they like to do on offense and defense by watching a lot of film, we spend a lot of time going over scouting reports, preparing these guys, getting them set up on our video system to watch games so they can see what the opponent's doing. We feel based off not only good hard practices during the week, but also the scouting that's done, watching our opponents is certainly a big factor in how we perform as well.
How many years have you been coaching basketball?
This is my second year at Susquenita, and before that, I coached for a couple years at some other schools. So this is probably somewhere between my 7th and 10th year of coaching on basketball. So certainly, not as experienced as some of the other coaches in the league, but we just try to get better every day as a coaching staff. The coaches I have, I trust with all my heart. They do a great job of getting these kids ready to play, and the more experience you get from coaching each game, the better. And hopefully, as I go on and coach more games, I can get better at it as well. But somewhere between that 7 and 10 year frame.
Okay, and one last question: Sure. What has got to be your favorite memory as a coach?
Man, my favorite memory as a coach, I think my favorite memory really is just every chance I get to go out on the court with these guys. Like I said, time and time again, we have some tough practices, as these guys would allude to. They certainly, sometimes don't like the 5:30 in the morning, days when they have to get up and put in a lot of work. But my favorite memory as a coach, really is just getting an opportunity to be a head coach at Susquenita High School, and every time I get to step on the floor with not only our seniors who we have today, but also our juniors, our sophomores, our freshmen, and also for our younger kids in our program too as well, our kindergarten through 6th grade kids who we have in our youth leagues. Just the opportunity to go there with the lights on, like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever night it is, just to be able to go out there with our guys, our community. Every night is special, and every single memory, every game that I coach and we have as a staff with our coaches and players is certainly memorable. So I I don't have one specific one because every game has a memory in its own right.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.